Alright guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be testing a couple of different lures. I'm going to be using this jigging spoon that War Eagle. Frank Scalish came out with some color patterns for that, and they're out now, so I'm going to be using those. And no, I'm not in a boat, but there's still a good spot where I can jig them, and we'll see what we catch. Alright, let's get rigged up and go have some fun. Alright guys, take a look at these jigging spoons I'm going to be using today. So we got smallmouth candy, these are from War Eagle, and we got lemon lime candy. So Frank Scalish came up with the color patterns for these, and they finally came out at this year's ICAST, 2026 ICAST. So I'm not in a boat, but I am going to be jigging these below the spillway, and I've done that before, and I've caught so many good fish doing that. So hopefully we'll be able to catch them. The other thing is, sometimes with these is I'll take the treble off, I'll put a single hook on there, and I'll put a night crawler, like a worm, you know, like a trick worm or some straight tail worm, and I'll cast it and just fish with it. These, I can also cast them and just fish with them instead of vertical jigging, because they look good. They got good flash in there, and I've caught fish doing this before with other jigging spoons, but I'm curious to see how these work. All right, let's get to it. All right, guys. So we're gonna be jigging right through here with these jigging spoons. Have some fun doing that. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. All right, we're up here at the dam where I grew up fishing. I know there's gonna be a little bit of noise, but who cares? We're here to catch some fish, do a little jigging to catch them. All right, I'm using the Mag 6'8", 12-pound Sunline braid to a 14-pound fluoro leader because there's pike in here. Not too difficult. I just jig it right down here. I catch everything from smallmouth to crappie to pike. It's a lot of fun doing it. Hey, and that little crane swivel that comes with it really helps with the action as I'm moving it up and down. I know for a video this is going to be like, what kind of camera angle, but it works out pretty good. Yeah guys, thanks for supporting the channel. The channel's been doing really well. I have a ton of fun making the videos. I could see all the minnows swarming up into the foam there. Ooh, I had a hit. Such a beautiful place. We're not talking about always little fish, guys. I pulled out some 15 to 18 inchers doing this. It's a lot of fun to fish. Had a bite, guys. Big thump. I love fishing this way with the jigging spoon. Doesn't always have to be right. Ooh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Man, not bad. It's not a big smallmouth, but it's a bluegill. Easy. There we go. Fear not. I've caught pike, I've caught big largemouth and smallmouth doing this. It's just so much fun. Yes, I've done it out of a boat before. But something about this just makes it, it's just fun. Especially running along the wall here. So when I lift it up and drop it, since the crane swivels on there, it gives it like a unique fall, a flash, and the fish see that. All right, guys, jigging down there. I got one. Let's see what it is. Spank flip. There we go. It's a nice largie. All right, not bad. Easy. There we go. All right, there we go. Check it out. Right down there. Right along the wall. Boy, he shot out and I had to get him back in. That was a lot of fun. All right, that one's on the Smalley Magic color. Let's keep it going. Yeah, right along the wall here. So I start up there and I kind of work my way down and bam! He shot out over there. See the rocks down there? Ooh, I can see a whole bunch of bait fish. You see the bait fish? Oh, I got polarized sunglasses on. You may not be able to see them. But this is perfect if you want to jig around rocks. Along a wall like this. Ooh, did you see that? Holy cow, something chased that fish. He zipped along the surface. Went nuts. He zinged in this way. It's a different way to fish it, huh? So you don't have to be in a boat. You can just find your favorite rock pile, spillway like this, a dam. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And it's something different, you know? All right, guys, we're switching to the lemon lime magic right here. Give this a whirl. They have a bunch of colors. These are just the two new ones that came out. got a big one down there, guys. He's pulling drag. I don't want to lose him. That's a problem with being short. Well, he just came in and just smoked it. Oh, it's a big smallie. Yay! So that's a trophy for this river. Check it out. On the spoon. Bank flip. Now if I can get over here. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like the sun to get into his eyes, you know. Here he is, guys. Check it out. He's got a little bit of blood, but a gorgeous fish. All right, on the War Eagle jigging spoon. All right, back down to the rocks. See if anybody's home. This one's the Lemon Lime Magic. All right, guys, he wasn't quite trophy size, just a little shy, but it'll work. All right, you're gonna see me bomb cast from way out there, so you can fish this just like a traditional spoon if you want to, and just crank her on in and just kill it. It'll do that cool flutter. Sometimes I'll do twitch, twitch, twitch. Just some ideas if you hadn't tried different things with the spoon. The one that I really like to do is I'll switch the hooks out and I'll put a night crawler on the back of it. Man, that thing attracts a ton of attention doing that. Either way, these are fun to fish with. And of course, for ice fishing, that's another key thing with these. So if I come back up here to Iowa in the wintertime and I do some ice fishing, I'm using these or the Cotton Cordell CC spoon. And it's such a cool place to come out and fish. Alright, let's get in here where the rocks are. Ooh, I saw a couple flashes down there. Alright guys, I did a bomb cast up here. I've caught big pike and bass on this top side too. I've got some videos doing that. But once again, you can fish this just like a spoon. Just give it some twitches, let it drop down. You can see it flashing down there just as a regular spoon. It's got excellent action. Oops, I got a tree branch down there. I got to be careful. Ooh, I thought I had a... Thought I had a fish here for a minute, or a bite. Like I was saying, both colors are terrific, and they have some other ones too. So go check it out and see what they have to offer. I keep seeing fish trying to jump over. Man, I can see all kinds of bait fish just flashing down there. Oh, dang it, I missed him. Crying out loud. I was worried about my balance on the rock. It was a crappie. Oh, man. Oh, how the cookie crumbles. Dang it. Right along the rocks, too. Oh, man. Paper lips. Well, that stinks. That I didn't get him in. Nah, that one's not going to go on the fail. Fail videos I do at the end of the year. Alright guys, there we go. Man, they're fun to fish with. It's just a different way to fish it in case you know you're in a situation where you're not going to be out on a boat, or maybe you're like, oh man, I know how I can fish this here at a spillway even when the water's like super rushing over. It's a great way to jig for it if you see rocks down there, and it's just a lot of fun. All right, we may go to a couple other locations, but if not, that's gonna wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.